When the assassin returned home, he suddenly realized that the police were following him from behind. So he pretended not to notice anything, turned around, and slowly walked toward his home. Annie, hiding in the corner, quickly called for backup, but at that moment, the assassin suddenly covered her mouth with his hand. Then he quickly stabbed a knife into Annie's lung. Because her lung was directly pierced, she couldn't make a single sound at all. Jack then abandoned her and quickly left. At this moment, Annie had no way to call for help. If no one found her, she would definitely die. But just when she was at her most desperate, Jack, who was also chasing the assassin, accidentally found her. He quickly used a handkerchief to press against her wound and called 120 for emergency help. Jack didn't know that Annie was a police officer, but Annie easily recognized Jack. Right now, she had to gain Jack's trust so that he would continue tracking the assassin. After confirming his identity, Annie struggled to raise her hand and pointed in the direction the assassin had escaped. After making sure Annie was not in life-threatening danger, Jack immediately chased in that direction. Sure enough, on the stairs, he found blood dripping from the dagger. It seemed that the assassin's real hiding place should be nearby, so Jack searched the surroundings more carefully, determined not to miss any place. Just as he was about to leave the building, he suddenly noticed that the corridor lights behind him turned on. He immediately hid in the darkness and quietly observed. Sure enough, he saw the assassin walk into a room. Jack knew very well that the assassin was very likely staying in that room. Then instead of rushing in to arrest him, he immediately called his teammates. This time, he would absolutely not let the assassin escape again. Soon, the special police forces arrived. They tightly surrounded the building where the assassin was staying, but the police did not immediately order the arrest. Instead, they waited until dawn, because the time is when a person is most relaxed and least alert. At this moment, the police believed everything was going according to plan, but they didn't realize that the assassin had already discovered them. Through the camera in his car, he saw that an ambulance had taken Annie away. This meant that Annie was not dead. In that case, his whereabouts were completely exposed, so he hurriedly packed his things. He prepared the documents he would use to escape. At the same time, he checked his weapons. After everything was ready, he destroyed all the assassin-related materials in the room. Meanwhile, the special police had already surrounded the door of the assassin's room, but the assassin had extremely sharp instincts. He immediately realized that he was surrounded, so he quietly hid behind the door with a wrench in his hand. Just at that moment, the police ordered to prepare to break in.